What's up, guys? Lore here, and today we're taking a look at Just the Tip of Splice. This is another game from the Humble Android bundle, which is available right now. It's also available for $3.99 on iTunes. It's actually been available for iOS for a couple of months now. I believe it was around the end of August. It was released on the iTunes store. It is now available as part of the Humble Indie Android bundle, not on the regular Google Play just yet, but you can get it on the Humble Android bundle, which in fact also actually gives you a, I believe you actually get a PC version of the game if you buy it through the Humble Indie bundle as well, so there's that going for you. But yeah, this is a, it's by Cipher Prime Studios. It's from the previews from poking around looking at it on both on the Humble Bundle website and the iTunes store. It actually looks like kind of a sort of a genetics-themed puzzle game, which means that this episode of Just the Tip could be really interesting, because I'm generally really bad at puzzle games, so we'll have to see how this goes. That is definitely a very cool effect here. Alright, sequence 01. I've got a little, I can see where my finger is. What are we doing here? Okay, I guess I went back. Cool effect on the menu, but I don't actually know what I'm doing here. So, okay, the little barcode thing on the left, that's what I needed. Alright, what am I, okay, there's a question mark in the upper left. Let's click on that and see what this says. Okay, splices matter. You only have a few moves. So I need to, man, okay, so is part of the puzzle figuring out how to play the game? Because I have no idea what that's trying to tell me. Oh, I need to, I see, okay, so I need to get them in, alright, wow, it actually moves as I move my phone around too. I like reached for my mouse to circle something and the screen actually moved. That's a very cool effect on the menus. But it's starting on the 1 of 1 over here on the left. You can see there's 2 of them on the sides there, right here, and it's moving underneath it. Those 2 are in the wrong spots, you can tell, because of the 2 like bubbles that they're supposed to go in. So I guess what it's saying here is that I only have a few moves and I need to be able to get them into that. This is really weird that it keeps moving around. I need to get them into the right spots. Okay. Cells can have 1 or 2 children, but not 3, as it says on the left there. Drag and drop to put them in the right spot. Mutate and scrub timeline. Okay. So I tap on them to mutate, I guess. And to scrub the timeline, which I guess means restart, I can put 2 fingers and go up and down. Alright. Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, I need to get those 2 into the right spot. So I drag this up over there. Oh, and it just kind of happened at that point. Hooray, go me, success. Next. Okay, so we now have these things all over the place. So what happens if I drag this one? Oh dear. Okay. So if I drag this one up over here. Haha! See? See? I might still be okay with this. Might still be able to figure the holy crap. Alright. So every time I move something, everything that is then spliced to it will move with it. So I need to figure out how to... Okay, so if I move this one... What? I want this one to go there. Can I not do that? What if I connect it to... Okay. Okay, so the immediate problem I'm having is that whenever I click on one of these, because it's on a touchscreen, like I can see it in the preview window for the actual recording, and I can tell what's going on there, but I actually cannot at all see what I'm doing on my actual device. It's kind of hard for me to tell, like on like what you guys are seeing. You can see that when I touch this one up here, the other ones are sort of swinging into place behind it. I can't actually see that on the touchscreen because my finger is in the way. Now I know this game was originally designed for tablets, so that may just be a function of me playing this on my S3, which has a much smaller screen than something like an iPad, for example. But let's see. Okay, so that works. So I can grab the big one and connect it like so. All right, got that figured out. But yeah, that is kind of frustrating that the drag and drop functionality on a smaller screen like this on my S3 here doesn't really seem to be working exceptionally well. Alright, so it looks like if I grab this one here, drag it around over here. Haha! So far the puzzles aren't terribly complicated. It's mostly just pattern recognition is all it's sort of coming down to here. Looks like I want to grab this and maybe put it there. Then I should be able to grab this and put it there. So yeah, very pattern oriented actual puzzle game here, which is cool. It's making it kind of fun. It looks like I've got two, and yeah, you can kind of tell just looking at how small the text is. Like this chunk right there at the top. Whoops, excuse me. That was the weirdest circle I've ever made. It's actually really hard to read on my S3. So it looks like this game is definitely something that would work much better on like an iPad or perhaps like a Nexus 7, something like that. Which I'll hopefully be picking up a Nexus 7 sometime in the near future. Maybe I'll ask my wife to get me one for Christmas, because I would really like to be able to play these games on that. It's a very nice device. Alright, what have we got going on here? What happens if I grab this piece and put it... Where would I put that? There? No, that's not right. How do I scrub the timeline? What was that thing I had to do before? Well, that was a really neat effect. Ha! That's kind of cool. That's the undo when I do that. Neat. That's just kind of fun. Okay. So I need to... How do I do this? How do I do this? I need to attach that there, perhaps? And then pull this off and... No, I'm doing this wrong. How will this work? I need to get... See, what I need to do is I need to get this one and this one to separate. Is what needs to happen. So, okay, if I take this here and attach it there, and then I take this here and attach it here. Haha! Got it! Phenomenal! Sequence complete. Hooray! Moving on to sequence 2. Alright, I wonder how many sequences there actually are here. I also wonder what the devolve button does, but I'm kind of terrified to push that. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is one of the... Do I tap it? How do I... I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with that. Let's check the question mark again. Only have a few moves. 1 or 2 children. Mutate the one before? Is that what I have to do? So I tap that. Ha! Okay, there we go. So getting a little bit more complicated here. So if I tap... Oh, I see. It's the one with the circle in it. But I do not have enough pieces now. So do I need to... Do I need to attach? Oh, Splice is exhausted. How would I do this? I can't attach it to that one. But if I do that, then that separates out into 2 and I don't have enough of it. So, okay, let's try this. If I move this over here and then tap that. Haha! It's kind of a funky looking... Look, I can make him dance. Alright. I'll keep going. God. Okay, so I have 3 splices I can make on this one. I need to get it to split out completely. So if I move this, can I not attach it to that one up there? Attach that. Oops, wrong. Oh, I think I'm doing this wrong. Let's try this again. How would I need to get... Basically, I need to get this thing attached. So I need to get all three of these on the end of that somehow before I actually do the split, because if I do the split right now, it's just going to separate like that. And I want it to duplicate. Well, actually, let's see what happens if I do this. Oops. Let's just see what happens if I were to attach that there and then do the... Yeah, okay. So I need to get the split to happen. Basically, I need to swap these two somehow. That's what needs to actually happen here. And it doesn't look like... Even though I should be able to, it doesn't look like I can attach... Whoop. What did I just do? It doesn't look like I can attach that up there. Even though it seems like I should be able to. If I attach this here... And that won't do anything useful, yeah. So what if I attach this like so? That won't do anything useful either then. No, okay. See, this is the part where I start having major problems with puzzle games. Oh, okay, so the splitting doesn't actually count as a splice. Okay, so that I had not realized until now. So I should be able to do like this, and then do... God, I need to be able to move this up in the chain somehow. I really wish I knew why I can't attach that to anything else. I can attach that like that. Oops. Like so. And then I can attach those. But I can't... Oh, and that ended up actually being too many. So do I need to... Wait, how does that... It branches out at that point. Man, this is actually confusing the hell out of me right now. It seems like I would need to be able to attach the splitting one to the main thing, but obviously that's not possible because it won't let me. And that splits it like that. It doesn't send them over to the... Oh god, I'm retarded. That was actually right, what I had there. And then I need to grab this and move it over there. Derp! Derp! How... See? Puzzle games. Sometimes you miss things that are completely obvious and right in front of you. Man, what is going on here? This is a mess. So yeah, it started off pretty simple, but this is now getting really challenging. Alright. I don't even know where to start with this. It doesn't look like... Okay. So the split is actually attached. So basically what I need to do is in 2 splices, I need to get these separated out in a way that when I do the split, everything will fill out properly. Is that right? No, that can't be right because I'm missing too much ahead of time. Well, let's try this. We'll do that, then we'll do the split. Oh, that worked. I don't actually completely know how that worked, but it worked. Don't you love it when you're doing a puzzle game like this and You accidentally solved the puzzle. Alright, I got 3 splices here. So what I need is... Try that. No, that is not right. Move this over. And I can't attach that to anything else. Do like this maybe? Then do the splice? No, that's not right. How? So I can't actually attach the... Oh, I can move that between those two, but that's it. Which doesn't really get me anywhere. And that time I didn't make enough new ones. I need to at least create 2 new ones when I do this. Or excuse me, 4 new ones, I believe. Yeah, because now, if I reattach that up there, I'm still 1 short. I obviously cannot attach that to anything farther down in the chain. And now I'm out of, yeah, things again. It's weird because I actually need to create 3. Oh, which means does that mean I only need to splice this? And then connect that there? No, because now I'm still 1 short. So, how would I even do that? Do I need to somehow get 2 of them attached to that thing? But it won't let me attach that to anything else. I actually just can't attach any more to that. There must be something I'm just not getting about how the splicing actually works, or the splitting actually works. Because that only made 2. Separated the 1 into 2. And if I do like this, then I believe that just separates the 2 into 4, right? Yeah. Separates the 2 into 4, but I'm still 1 short. How can I possibly splice this and end up with 3 new ones? Does that mean I need to add 3? So if I splice like that, then that has now added 3. Oops, did that wrong. Let's just go up. So now it looks like I'm still 1 short with this setup. What am I missing here? Internet from the future, help me out. I'm having a hard time. I'm gonna get this though. I'm gonna understand this one eventually. It's gotta happen. If I do like this, does that? No, that doesn't help because it still only separates out into 4. Alright, it's math time. This is terrible that I'm having to do math for this. I like the challenge though. It's very difficult. Something that's gonna keep me puzzling and thinking about it. Alright, so I need to split. See, if I attach like this, it would make oops, excuse me. Am I just miscounting something somewhere? If I attach it like that, I now have 5. And I need a total of 4, 5, 8. But if I split, then now I only have 7. Yeah. I cannot wait for the butt clenching in the comments when people going, "Oh my god, it's just like this. I can't believe you didn't understand that. This is so easy." My brain is breaking here. No, attach. It is a little goofy sometimes about whether or not it's actually going to, and I can't attach that to anything else. I have 0 splices remaining now. Oh, what if I do like this? Haha! It has been conquered. That actually took me way longer than it should have to figure that out. I feel really stupid. That's the fun thing about puzzle games, is when you finally figure it out, you go, oh my god, how did I not see that before? Alright. If I do... I've got 3 splices here, so if I do like this... and then like this... and splice that... Nope, that's wrong. That's wrong. I need to... basically, if I attach that there, then I have kind of the right thing. So can I split that, bring this over here, excuse me, bring that over there, please. And then do like this. Hooray! That one did not take me a million years to figure out. Alright, I gotta be getting close to finishing up sequence 2 here. Oh, there's 2 possible splices. Alright, so we'll splice out the first one. That's the only real choice to make initially. And then if I attach this and splice it... oh wow, I can splice a million times here. It keeps... I see, it reproduces the actual splittable ones when I splice it. So if I split like so, and then split like... oh, that's not quite right. Let's go back. Split once, and then attach... split, and then attach, and then split. Hooray! This game is actually really fun. And there we go, sequence completed. Awesome. Sequence number 3 is next up. I'm gonna cut this off here though. Really enjoying this game so far. Actually a lot of fun. Very, very tough puzzler, but it's very artistic, very cool looking. Once I got used to the, you know, the whole having to sort of guess what exactly was happening underneath my finger as I was moving things around, which I guess initially it was kind of frustrating when I was trying to figure it out, but as I got more used to what was going on with how the game actually worked, it was something that once I was able to figure it out, the not being able to see things behind my finger actually ended up not being as nearly as big of a problem. And very, very challenging puzzles, but very rewarding also once you actually finish them, which is the sign of a good puzzle game, I think, is when you finish the puzzle, when you've got that thing figured out, you go, oh yeah, and you feel real good about yourself for having done that. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this game... I'm going to give it a high 5. This is something that I will definitely be spending more time with in the future. Something that I've been having a lot of fun with it here so far. This is really, really fun. I'm very glad to have picked this up. It is part of the Humble Indie Bundle. This is Splice. You can get it right now on the Humble Bundle it's a pay what you want thing. You pay however much you want. You can split that up between different charity developers or the Humble Bundle itself, sort of jars that you can put it in. Split that up however you want it to go, and definitely a very, very good value. It's $3.99 for iOS on the iTunes Store, or excuse me, on the App Store. But honestly, I kind of feel like this game would be worth the $3.99, depending on how many sequences there are total. And I'm not sure how many different levels, I guess you could call it, you can actually go through. I've seen up to 3 here, obviously. But depending on how many sequences there are, if there's enough more to this game, then yeah, definitely. Lots of fun. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Very well put together puzzle game in general. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Once again, this has been Splice. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later.